This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So, you guys have any questions before we start? So, yesterday we had an introduction, right? Okay. Uh, Whoever missed yesterday, in if just 1 2 minutes, I'll try to give that backup. Okay, and then we'll continue our day. Okay, today's class. Everyone able to hear me? Everyone able to hear me?
Yeah,
Okay, good. So, okay, so we talk about what we talked about yesterday. I'll just give a recap and then we'll continue our regular class. Okay. So, guys, whoever joined today, yes, you can continue. So we just discussed yesterday the basic introduction. Okay. Anyway, you will get the recording today. I'll forward the recording and I'll give a brief what we discussed yesterday. Okay. So yesterday we had the introduction. So, what exactly is Salesforce? So, Salesforce is a company which is giving a ready-made software. So, this ready-made software can be used by any companies who are into sales and who are into service industry. So, for example, in this training, we took an example of company called RD, which is into sales and service industry. Okay. So, if you are not able to hear, please rejoin. Okay. Please rejoin. Rejoin. So it's a software. Salesforce can be used by any companies who are into sales and service industry. So in market we have a number of softwares that can be used by any company. Companies who are into sales and service industries. If they want to use a software, they can use a CRM related software. But now Salesforce become world's number one CRM. Okay. Hello.
we can't hear you.
Yeah. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
Yeah,
now? Actually, I lost my audio.
yes.
Okay. Okay. So, so Salesforce is a CRM related falls under CRM. Now, if a company want to use this for their sales process, they can use Sales Cloud. For their service process, they can use Service Cloud. And in Salesforce, we have two different platforms, Classic and Lightning. So, Classic is a old system, Lightning is a latest system. So, we are focusing here on Lightning administration. Okay. Next. So we have seen the course curriculum, what we are going to be discuss. Okay. And then we created a practice environment, right? So if you have not created, suppose please go to developer.salesforce.com/sign up. I will be sharing this link in the chat and please create your practice environment. Okay. So yesterday we created this practice environment. Okay. And then we talk about the basic navigation, right? So that's where we stop. Okay. Any questions before I go ahead? Are we clear? Any questions? Any
No,
questions?
no.
No. Okay. Nancy Raj, any questions? Who joined today? Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, good. So
Thank
don't
you.
worry. Today's yeah uh,
Yeah, it's
day
a
one.
demo for me, so yeah.
No issues. You can listen. Don't worry. So if you want to do practice in Salesforce, so we have to go to this website and create a practice environment. So we created our account. Now let me log into that account. So how to log into Salesforce? The URL is login.salesforce.com. Login.salesforce.com. Okay. So now So we created yesterday our account, right? So let me copy that name.
So actually, what does a Salesforce administrator do? What are his responsibilities?
The Salesforce administration work on automation, user management, data management, security, reporting, reports and dashboard, change management, troubleshooting. Okay. So these are the areas that Salesforce administration admin will work. So that is what we are going to be covered in this course. Clear?
And how long would this course be?
4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks.
Uh, Saturdays and Sundays exception?
No, no, no. Yes, Monday to Friday.
Each day 1 hour, right?
45 minutes I'll speak. 40 to 45 minutes. The rest of the 10-15 minutes, if it doubts, then we'll discuss. Or else the teaching duration will be 40 to 45 minutes minimum.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay. So we created an account. Let me log into that.
And one more question. Does this need any coding, programming, something like that?
No, no, no.
Okay.
So this course doesn't need any coding background. Okay. It's a configuration part. Okay. So if you go with the development, yes, that time you need a coding, but admin, no coding required.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, okay. So whoever joined today, so this is a day one only, don't worry. Okay. So you can create your practice environment, okay, from this website. So we created yesterday the practice environment. Okay. Now how to log into Salesforce? The URL is login.salesforce.com. Okay. I'll also share this URL in chat. Make a note of this. Now, so let me log in. I created an account, so let me log into that. So today we are going to be talk about the basic navigation. Okay, getting around the application. So this is a course curriculum that we are going to be seeing. Let me show you. So getting around the application, these are the topics that we are going to be covered. Okay. Now today we are talking about this topic, the first topic. Okay. Getting around the application. So try to understand in application what are the options are there. Okay. So when the users are, so let's say you're working in a project. Okay. So in the real project, you will be supporting for a client, right? Some company, right? You got a job in some IBM or Wipro or some TCS or somewhere, and you will be deployed to one project. And the project means nothing but some company using Salesforce, and their employees are using Salesforce. And to them, you are supporting, right? So when their employees are using Salesforce, what access they will have? So they will have an access to app. So where we can see that app once we log in. So this is a logo, and below that, whatever we see, this is an app launcher. View all. Okay. So here we have different apps. Okay, sales, service, marketing, and so many things. So in this practice environment, we can only focus on sales and service. See, Salesforce has a different products like Sales Cloud. Okay, if you go to Salesforce website, we have a different product: Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Commerce Cloud, Health Cloud, CP, so many things. But if you are go to market, like if you started looking for a job, the companies will by default expect that you know Sales Cloud. If you say that I am a Salesforce administrator, they will expect that you know Sales Cloud. Other clouds, it's a specific. So in this training, we are focusing on these two clouds. Okay. Now, so in the practice environment, we'll be able to see a lot of apps, but only we can use sales and service. So sales manage the sales process, service manage the service process. Nothing but it's a sales cloud and it's a service cloud. So now I just log into sales. Okay. So this is how the sales cloud look like. Okay. So this is an app where I log in. This is an app where I log in. Okay. And this is a navigation bar. Okay. Now let's say, can a user will have more than one app access? Yes, he can have. So these are the standard apps. So whatever you see, these are the standard app. So we can also create some custom apps. We can also create some custom apps. Guys, are you able to understand my slang? Everyone is comfortable with the language that I speak.
Yes, of course. I have a doubt. How did you get to the second window? That's the CRM software cloud computing, that window. Uh-huh.
This one,
Uh-huh.
this is a website. Go to developer.salesforce.com. And you're talking about this practice environment.
Uh-huh.
So if you want to, okay, this is a Salesforce practice environment. So remember, just like Java, .NET, and other technologies, you don't need to install any software. It's a ready-made software, can be accessed through browser. So how you can get this means, so Salesforce says if you want to do practice, go to this website, developer.salesforce.com, sign up. So if you follow the instructions, you will be able to get this account. Okay. So just like if you want to use a Gmail, what we do, we go to Google and create a Gmail account, right? And then you will log into Gmail, correct? The same way here also, to get this practice environment, you have to go to this website and create your account. On your email, you will get a verification, verify that. And from there onwards, if you want to access, log in salesforce.com. Okay. So you have to provide the user ID and password. Once you provide it, you will be able to see this screen. Clear? Hello,
Yes.
clear?
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
Okay. Now, so I was talking that the user can have more than one application access and how he can navigate in between these. So by using app launcher. And guys, so every session is an important, every topic is an important because in Salesforce, so we have a different exams. Okay, let me show you certification exams
This
for associate
conference will now be recorded.
to
Okay.
make you to make to give you some confidence in Salesforce. Okay, that okay, I know something in Salesforce because if you directly go with an admin exam, sometimes people will get failed and they will get discouraged, right? So to
Okay.
avoid all these things, what Salesforce thought, let's have a one small exam with very basic navigations and all, so that whoever coming to Salesforce, they get some boost up. Okay, that is the only reason. Okay, there
Okay.
is no job for associates, only admin, developer, consultant, those jobs. Okay.
All right. So is this admin exam needed to get a job, or can just the
Certification, yes, you're talking about, does
correct,
a
the
certification is mandatory?
uh-huh, uh-huh.
Okay, so if I say, so what is the importance of certification means? So in a
Yes.
project, if the client is expecting we need a certified persons, yes, that time is an important. Otherwise, not important.
Gotcha. Okay. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. So this course definitely will help you to crack certifications. Don't worry. Now, so this is an app launcher, and we log into app. So basically, app contains a name and app contains a navigation bar. On the navigation bar, whatever we are able to see, these are the database tables, and we also see some data. So since it is a practice system, we are able to see some test data. Okay, select all. Okay, so that you can see now. So basically, apps are two types. So remember, basically apps are two types. So one is a standard app, one is a standard. So guys, I'll be talking about standard and custom from here onwards. So standard means, sorry, standard means since it is a ready-made software, whatever we got that is a standard, and whatever we are going to get, it's a custom. Okay. Now, so since it is a practice system, what Salesforce, sorry, not about practice system. So basically, app has a two type of navigations. Okay, whether it is a standard app or custom. Standard means whatever we got along with the ready-made software. That is a standard app, and we can also create a custom app for a customized view with a different whatever the tables that we want. So whether it's a standard app or custom app, so apps has a two type of navigations. Okay, so app has a two type of navigations. So whether it's a standard app or a custom app, app has a two type of navigations. What are those?
Is there something called console navigation as well, or is it the same?
Yes, let me tell you. So navigations are two types. One is a standard navigation. One is a console navigation. Another one is the console navigation. So now what do you mean by standard and console? So standard navigation means, okay, so we will be able to see all the objects in a straight line. Okay, all the objects in a straight line. And when we go to a table, when we open a record, okay, only one record we are able to see at a time. On the complete screen, we will be able to see only one record at a time. Okay, we will be able to see only one record at a time. So whereas in the console navigation, go to app launcher. So we got console also, sales console app. So in that, we will be able to see all the objects in a drop down manner. Okay, we'll be able to see all the objects in a drop down. Okay, object is nothing but a table. What is this names and all? Don't confuse. We'll get into this in next class. If I if I go to a table, I see all the records. When I click a record, the record details on the right side, on all the records on the left side. So if I click a record, so when I click a record, each record will be open in a different tab in the same screen. So the console navigation give us a view. You can see multiple records at a time, multiple records on the same screen. If the user prefer to see, we can go with the console navigation. If prefer to see only one record at a time, standard navigation. So now the question is, can a user have both the navigations combined together in one app? No, no. A app will have, whether it is a standard app or custom app, whatever it may be, every app will have either of this navigation, not both, not both, not both, either of the. And and we can give multiple app access to user with a different navigation styles. Okay, that is possible. As you see here, app launcher, the user is able to see a lot of apps. Okay, now I'll go back to standard. Okay, the best, what is the best? Both are best, it depends upon the customer need. Okay, next. So as I mentioned, this is a navigation bar. On the navigation bar, whatever the tables that he see, he can put up in an order, whichever order he want to see. Let's say you want to see campaign first, just drag and drop campaign, lead, account. Okay, like this, you can drag and drop. It's a drag and drop model. And by using this option also, pencil personalized bar, here also you can navigate. Okay, next. So when he is working with a record, okay, so any particular records he want to search, okay, any particular records if you want to search. So you can use a global search. Okay, so this is a global search. Okay, this is a global search. If you select all, it's a global search, or if you select a particular table, that particular table recent records whichever you search it shows, or if you want to see all records it shows. Okay, whichever you want you can search, or if you know the name you can search. Okay, so this is about global search. Okay, next. So when I'm working with a record, okay, so I feel that this record is an important and I want to refer this record in future also. So instead of noting down somewhere in the sticky pad and put it on your desktop, what you can do, you can add to favorite. Okay, so as an admin, we will not do this activity, but when the users are using the application, they should aware of all these options. And before they should aware, we should guide them, right? So that's the reason I'm explaining all these things. Okay. So you cannot say that, okay, I don't know this. Okay, we have to support, right? So we should aware of what are the options are there in this app. Okay. So not only one table record, different table records you can add to favorite. Okay. Go to opportunity from here also you can. So the intention to add a different table records. So to make you understand, so not only one table record we can add to favorite, a different table record, different records we can add to favorite. So that whenever we need, we can call from favorite. Now, if I want to call the record from favorite, what I have to do? I don't need to go to the table. So go to the favorite list drop down. So if I click a record, it will open. Okay. So that is the use of a favorite. Okay. Now, can we modify this favorite? Yes. How? Say edit favorite. If I don't want, I can remove. Okay. I can also edit. If I want, I can give the name, whichever name that I want, or else I can remove. So remember, a remove means I'm not deleting the record. I'm just trying to remove from the favorite. Okay. So remember, so remove means we are just trying to remove from the favorite. We are not deleting the record. If I want to delete a record, I have to delete from the table itself, not from the favorite. If I want to delete a record, select the drop down. I can edit the record, delete the record. Okay. I'm not I'm not trying to delete from records and from the table. I'm deleting from the favorites. Okay. Now, any questions till now?
Could
Next.
you show the console navigation once again, please?
Which one?
Console navigation.
So go to app launcher. We see sales console app. Click on that.
Okay.
So here you see all the tables. This how you can go to console. Select the record, it will open in your different tabs.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys?
So these documents are prepared by the users, right? Like where we are trying to keep these documents in favorites. Actually, like we won't be using, but the user will be using the favorites
Records. Records.
records.
Yes. But we should be aware, right? If you are a Salesforce administrator, we should aware of each and every point in the application, right? When they
Yeah,
are working. So it's an important. Okay.
because we
Now,
should be able to guide them
yes,
in case.
yes. Next. Now let's say if I go to app launcher, I want to see sales here on the top. Every time I don't want to go view all, I don't want to click here. I want to see the sales. So what you can do, select drag and drop. Okay, whichever you want to see first. It's a drag and drop model. Okay, select drag and drop. Now what will happen? Go to app launcher, see the sales on the top. So whichever app you want to see on the top, you can just drag and drop on that app manager. Now So let's say if I want to create a lead record, I'll go to the lead table as a user and I'll click new to create a lead record. And if I want to create a contact record, okay, I'll go to the contact table, create a record. And as a sales executive, when I'm using Salesforce application, so I'm contacting with my client to close the deal. The time I want to send an email to my client, so I can send an email from here. Okay, I can set up a call with him. I can set up an event with him from the record. Now these actions every day I'm doing couple of time. Okay, frequently. So what we have a global action. So here you can call directly. No need to go to the table and record. You can call from here. You can create an event from here. You can also create a contact record, task, and you can also send an email from log a call. Okay. You can also set up the opportunity record. You can create new case record. Okay. Means these actions in a day we are performing multiple times. Rather than going to the table particular record, we can do from here itself global action. It's a shortcut. Next, any notifications on the user. Okay, let's say as an admin we posted something saying that okay, there is a sales happened yesterday and so and so team has been closed. Okay, or any time any deal got closed, we want to inform to all the executives on their logins. So for that we can do some automation that also we'll see later. So those kind of notifications they can see here on their notification icon. Okay. So any notifications on the username you can use from here. Next, whatever the user that you log in, so the hoodie icon when you click here, this is the username, and we can also the user also can log out from here. Now, if you want to go to the classic environment, I was telling that. So Salesforce has two different platforms, right? One is a classic, another one is a lightning. So classic is a old system, lightning is a latest system. So we will be focusing here on lightning administration. So whatever we are able to see, this is a lightning. If you want to move to classic, so there is no separate registration for classic. So once you register the practice environment, it get both. So go to user icon, hoodie icon, then select switch to Salesforce Classic. You will be go back to the old system. This is how the old system, the classic look like. So from here, if you want to go to app, this is an app launcher here. In the lightning, you see here, right? So here it shows. And if you want to go to sales, just click sales. And here, this is a navigation bar. And when you go to your table, you can see. And you can see all the records. You see all the records go. Now you can see all the records here. Okay. You can edit or delete. It's a old view. Okay. So we will not using this at all in this training. So we will be going back to class lightning. So how switch to lightning experience. Okay. So lightning only will focus and in the market also only lightning is a demand. Okay. People will look for lightning administrators. So this is a world and the concept wise everything is same. Only the navigation and look and feel is a different. Okay. Next. So this is a trailhead. Okay. This come to I'll come to later. Now with the question mark, it's a help. So you can call the help from here also with a different tab. So go to help.salesforce.com. If you want to read anything additional content, you can read from here. That is the one. Or else, let's say I want to read about what is an outline. Okay. Next. Let's say if I'm not clear about what is this. Okay. Now, as a sales executive, as a admin, I'm working with the Salesforce application, and I have some concern with this, and I have some doubts. Sorry, not doubts. Some help I need from Salesforce team. Okay. So that time what I can do, I can raise a case, contact support.
एसी ऑन है
Okay.
वो नहीं ओ माय गॉड तुम लोग क्यों सुन रहे कुछ करना पड़ेगा तुम लोग का दोनों का तीनों का
Okay. Guys, can you mute yourself, Jitendra? Yeah. So we can raise an issue like if you have any product issue or anything we want to get help from Salesforce. Ultimately, who is the help for us? Who can help us? Salesforce only. Okay. We can list a case from here. Now, just remember. Next. Okay. So this is about the basic navigation when the users are using the application. Now, as an admin, from where we can do an admin activity, let's say when they are using the system, if they need any changes here, so we can do from setup. So where the setup is available, the setup is available on the top right corner. Click on this wheel icon setup. The setup opens in a different tab. Okay. So once it is open, 1 second. So go to setup. So setup from setup only as an admin we can perform the activity where you can see the setup. So the small gear icon on the top right corner, right beside the bell icon. Okay, beside the bell icon. Okay, okay. So just click on this wheel icon. Okay, setup. Okay, the setup opens in a different tab. So now on the left side we have an options. By using this we can perform the admin activity. If you want to create an app, let's say we have an apps here, right? So like this also I want to create a custom app, customized app. So go to setup. So from here go to platform, apps, app manager. I'll tell you this topic again, but I'm showing the options for you. Okay. So these are the list of apps which you can available sales, right? Whatever you are able to see here. Now if I want to create, I'll just use new lighting app option and I'll be following the instructions to create. That's how I can do. Okay. Now let's say if I don't know this navigation, what I can do, I can type in a quick find box what I'm looking. Okay. Okay. It will highlight with the light yellow color. Now, same way if you want to create a user, okay, and then if I want to create a role, you can. So basically, as an admin, when you are working with the setup, you don't need to remember the navigation. You can use the keywords. Okay. Next. So in the demo, in the demo, we are talking that if a company want to use Salesforce, okay, so once they decide the product, which product that they want to use, okay, which product that they want to use, they have to buy number of licenses, right? Go to products. Quickly, let's say if a company want to use Sales Cloud, okay. Now since they are using Sales Cloud, so I said that how many people from the company want to use Salesforce, those many licenses they have to buy, right? Okay, those many licenses they have to buy. So where we can see that, okay. So per user per month, which edition that they are using and where we can check. Let's say you join in a project and you are curious to know about that. Okay, how many user licenses that my company, my client bought from Salesforce, and which edition that they are using. Okay, so go to setup. So in the setup, just go to company information. Just type company information. Go to company information. Okay. So organization edition, developer edition. Why? Because we got this account from developer.salesforce.com, right? So that's why it shows a developer edition. And if I say user in Salesforce, if I say user in Salesforce means what license he will have? Salesforce. Okay. So where we can see how many like if you are not clear, okay, just go to user. We'll discuss this user security again later. Go to users, open the user. See what is the license? Salesforce. Okay. So how many Salesforce licenses that this company brought? Go to company information. So from here you can check the Salesforce total two licenses. One be used, one is remaining. Okay. And expiry date means renewal date. So we were talking that if a company want to use Salesforce, they have to buy how many user license they want, and it's all about per user per month, right? Per user per month. Clear? Any questions till now? Any questions? Next. So now when the users are using application, go here. Now if you look at the currency part, it shows in a dollar, right? It shows in a dollar. Okay. Now the user want to see in a rupees. Let's say he's from India, the sales executive. He want to see in a rupee. How we can go to company information and just edit. See here it's in a USD. And just edit. We can change. Scroll down. So Hindi INR. Then go back, refresh. Okay, it came to rupees. So whichever currency that they want, you can change from setup. Okay, now edit. Let's say the company says we are from global company, so we want to see in a multiple currencies. So then what you can do, activate multiple currency. But make sure once you activate it, we cannot revert back. It's a soft Salesforce standard feature. Okay? So once it is activated, okay, we cannot revert back. Once it is activated, we cannot revert back. But still the customer need it. Take a email confirmation. Don't go with the verbal. Take a written communication and then activate, because once you activate it, it's going to be a permanent change. Okay. For example, I don't want to tell this example, but for your understanding, I'm telling. You given a contract to client, some civil engineer about to build a house. You went with one plan first, okay, and everything got ready, and now you want to occupy. Now you suddenly you change your thoughts and you want to change the building structure entire. Will you be able to do? No, right? You cannot, right? Because everything got set, the basements, the pillars, everything like that only. Okay, if you activate it, that's it. Permanent change. It's a permanent change. We cannot uncheck. Okay, what happened actually, if you activate it on the database level, on each table it will create a column called currency. That's the reason. And you want to get a newsletters from Salesforce, check this. And so about system maintenance means any maintenance activities going on, we want to inform the user. Yes, if you check, then the user will not get the maintenance related updates. And system downtime means system is not going to be available for some time and we want to inform the user. If you don't want to inform, check, but we don't want to check, right? So we have to inform them. So these are about basic settings. We also see some more basic settings going forward in tomorrow class. I'm done for today. Any questions? Any questions? And whoever not shared your email IDs, please share your email IDs in the chat. I'll send you the recording today. Okay. Today itself you will get the recording. You can go through that. Any questions? I'm done for today. Any questions?
Yes. My layout looks a bit different. It's not like yours. I do not have the
From
print
from where
view.
you created your account, check if you have created account from Salesforce
Uh-huh.
website.
Yes.
You might then you will get a different. Okay.
I
No,
do not see the printable view. Is it?
I don't know. See, I cannot do with this access. If go to this website, okay, create a practice environment.
Okay.
Go to this website, create a practice environment. Okay,
Okay.
everyone will be the same. Okay, guys, please put your email IDs in the chat. This is not a demo no more. This is a day one class. Yesterday a demo and today is a day one. Okay, and everyone, by the way, so you're not missing anything. Okay, so you can continue these sessions. Mohammed, are you be comfortable the timings? Because this is a few of them you are attending. Mohammed and Ashira.
This conference will now be recorded.
I'll be
You,
sending a recording today.
yeah, all right. You'll be sharing this recording, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
today
Thanks.
itself. I'll be-
Thanks.
Guys, again, please share your email IDs. Please.
Also, could you please share the course content, what you showed at the beginning, the list of,
Yes.
the
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Guys, please mail IDs. Everyone shared. I didn't get Mohammed and Ashira. Okay. Mohammed, can you share your email ID, please? Okay. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.